welcome to El Olive Garden. You guys have a large party today. Have you been here before? Some of you. Okay. Well, my name is Elo and I'll be your server tonight. I see that you guys already have glasses of water. Would anyone like anything else to drink? We have lemonade mixes, we have coffee, espresso, wine if anyone is of age. Yeah, I can go ahead and write down your order. Since it is such a big party, we'll just go ahead and take the full order, and that way when dessert time comes and you guys are winding down from eating your meal, I can already be prepping things in the back and making sure that we have a seamless evening. Half and half sweet tea, okay. That's a Arnold Palmer, I think. Did you want that made with sweet tea or unsweet tea? And a lemonade with light ice. Okay. Sweet, alright. So sweet tea, Arnold Palmer, and a lemonade with light ice. We do have liqueur, and I've heard a lot of people are into that right now. So do you have a specific flavor that you'd like? One water, gin and tonic. I can make that happen. Can I see your ID, please? Thank you. It's company policy, we have to ask. Okay. Coconut liqueur, got it. Okay, so I have a sweet tea Arnold Palmer, lemonade with light ice, a gin and tonic, a water, and a coconut liqueur. Anything else? Okay, good deal. Well, if you guys are ready, we can move into appetizers. Were you interested in some appetizers tonight? Yeah, okay. And a Merlot for you? Sure, no problem, I can add that. Do you have your license as well? Okay, perfect. Alright. Okay, so we can get started with the appetizers now. We have a lot of great options tonight. I think that since you guys are at such a large table, one of the best options is the Italian Trio Sampler. Yeah, so you can pick from a few different things, and I have a list here of your different options if anyone wants any more information about them. But we have a fried calamari, a little lasagna, there's a chicken parmesan. We also have these stuffed mushrooms that are actually seafood stuffed. Does anyone have an allergy, by the way? Because I do want to make sure that anything seafood is plated separately if there are allergies to that. Okay. One for shellfish. Okay. I will make sure that none of that is plated together. Okay. So, the other options are fried mozzarella, kind of like a mozzarella stick, and let me think, what was the last one? We have pork ravioli too. Did you guys want to try? You can pick any 3 or any 2 of those options. Chicken parmesan. Okay. We do have a really nice bruschetta. It's one of my favorites. I would recommend probably getting 2 orders if people are interested, just because it's kind of a smaller portion size, but it's really, really good. And the tomatoes are looking really fresh right now. Yeah, it's been like unseasonably warm, but that means great produce. Okay. Okay, is this all going to be on a separate check for everyone? We actually don't offer any appetizers that are vegetarian or vegan, but we do have some menu items that are. One of my favorites actually is a pasta that's made out of zucchini, and it comes with a lot of other vegetables, and you can get it either with a red tomato sauce or like a white Alfredo, which is the creamy sauce, and I think it tastes good either way, honestly. We actually have a separate Alfredo that's made without any cream or milk, and the zucchini pasta tastes just like regular pasta to me. So it's a good option. Separate checks? Okay. Alright. Okay. So for other options, did anyone want any calamari or any of the fried mozzarella for the appetizers? And if not, we can move into the actual menu. I know it's a lot to look at, so feel free to take your time. When we bring everything out, we'll also have fresh ground cheese, fresh cracked pepper, and any other condiments that you could ask for. I know nothing's on the table, but we just wanted to make sure you had enough elbow room. For dips, we offer our sauces, kind of like you would get at a pizza takeout, but I think they're much higher quality. So we have a tomato sauce. We have a tomato sauce that is infused with basil. It gives a little more flavor, but I know some people don't like having the herbs in there. And we can do the Alfredo sauce, either vegan or regular. Although if you're getting mozzarella, you're probably not needing the vegan version. And we do have just like ranch and things as well. I don't know if anyone dips mozzarella sticks in ranch, but it's an option. Sure, some extra sides of Alfredo sauce. I can definitely do that. Okay. There are some really good vegan cheeses out there now, actually. I was vegan myself for, I think, around 9 or 10 months. Almost made it a full year. And I think Daisy or something, Dairy, something around that line was one of my favorites. The cheese would actually melt so you could make grilled cheese. It was good. And the tomato sauce, okay. Excellent. So if you guys are ready, we can move into the actual entrees now. We do have a pretty wide menu. And I believe I overheard you guys saying that you'd like a lot of breadsticks. Is that correct? Because if so, I have kind of a little cheat that I wanted to offer. Since we do the unlimited breadsticks, if you get just a soup and salad as your entree, if anyone plans on getting the soup and salad, then you can technically get endless breadsticks and I won't have to charge you guys for it. As long as you don't tell, I won't. Yeah, of course. You gotta have each other's backs, right? Okay. Well, we can always ruminate on that, and I can let you guys know what the actual soups are today. a chicken and gnocchi, which is pretty standard, what you'd expect. And the pasta fagioli is my absolute favorite. I just love the little, like, tubular pastas. They're so tiny and taste delicious. And the chicken and gnocchi is like in a light broth, like a chicken broth, almost like you'd find with chicken noodle soup. But the pasta fagioli is again a broth. It's not beef based, but it is sort of incorporating a bit of a tomato sauce, so it takes on a red flavor. Or a red color, I guess I should say. I don't think you can taste red. Maybe if you guys are having a few more gin and tonics, and you'll be able to taste red, but I can't drink on the job. I can't say no to a huge dip. Okay, so we have one person who's willing to take the hit for everyone if necessary. So just so you know, we also have a minestrone soup and a zuppa toscana. Yeah, that one has a spicy sausage and some kale in it. I'm not a huge fan of fresh kale, but I think it blends into the soup very nicely. It's not super noticeable. Okay. Our gluten-free pasta is actually just going to be the zucchini pasta as well. So we don't have a separate menu option. I feel like they should really start catering a little bit more to that here, considering a lot of people these days have gluten intolerance, gluten allergies, or just don't want to eat it. So hopefully we'll be making some menu changes soon to incorporate that. I actually really enjoyed, recently I tried a chickpea pasta. It was a rotini, and I just got it at the supermarket, and it was really good. Definitely recommend it, so maybe I can talk to my managers and see if we can get something like that going. Good deal. I do love carbs myself as well. So moving into the entree items, we have a chicken Alfredo, which is just a classic dish. I personally always crave red sauces whenever I eat Italian, but the Alfredo here is exceptional, so I would definitely recommend it if you're interested. We also have a shrimp scampi and another classic, the fettuccine Alfredo. If you are getting stuck between those three, we actually offer a tour of the Il Olive Garden plate, which has a smaller portion of all three. And unless you're really hungry or not saving room for dessert, that's kind of something that can be split between two people. Okay, one of the tour. Sounds good. There's still a few more menu items we can talk through, but did anyone else have any interest in either the chicken Alfredo, the shrimp scampi, or the fettuccine Alfredo? You want to add a beer? Sure. I think tonight we have a Modelo, Corona Light, Heineken, and I think we have one more imported, but I can't quite remember what it is at the moment. Do you want me to check on that? Heineken? Okay. Great. And we have one who's going to do a lasagna. Did you want to do the classic cheese lasagna, or we also have a seafood lasagna if you're interested? And a zucchini pasta with spicy sauce? Red sauce, okay. And that was with the La Croix, right? Same ticket? And in terms of how spicy you wanted that, we have a few different options. We have a hot sauce like sriracha essentially, and then we also have crushed red pepper flakes, which are pretty intense if you add a lot of them. So I can bring both on the side if you want. Okay, sure. And you wanted a 6-ounce of the sirloin? Okay. How would you like that cooked? Medium rare? Okay. That's going to be pink on the inside, but it's going to be a warm pink, not a cool pink. Is that okay? We do actually have the shrimp ravioli. It's, I think, on the very next page of the menu. And it doesn't naturally come with a pink sauce, but we do get a lot of requests for that, so I can just key it into the computer that way. Okay. Great. And with that 6-ounce sirloin, you also wanted a fettuccine alfredo, correct? And if so, would you like the full portion or just a half portion? Okay. Half portion. Sounds good. All right. So far we have our appetizers. We've got the chicken parmesan. We've got the 2 orders of bruschetta. And then we had some fried mozzarella with Alfredo sauce and tomato sauce. We had a tour of the Olive Garden, a lasagna, zucchini and red sauce with spicy condiments on the side, a medium rare 6-ounce sirloin with half of an order of fettuccine alfredo, and a shrimp ravioli in the pink sauce. Okay. So if Chicago's deep dish and New York is a big slice, is New Jersey's just really smelly pizza? I don't know. I can make that happen though and grate some extra Parmesan on there and really get that nice stinky feet smell going for you if that's what you're into. A fine cheap red wine. Can I see your ID, please? Okay. Oh, that's a great idea. It would actually be cheaper for you both to get 2 glasses if you split a bottle. Then if you each decided you wanted a refill after the first glass, the total would definitely be more expensive for each of you, so. Okay. All right, that's very generous. So we have a bottle of Merlot there. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll make an R out of the pepperonis if you want them, or spicy sausage, or any other topping that you'd like. I got you covered. Okay. Moving on, we do have a lot of pasta options as well, of course. If anyone wanted to create their own pasta, I could run down the list of options. If not, we can definitely keep moving. Garlic powder and crushed red pepper, sure. I'll make sure those come on the side, just in case not everyone wants them. I think I have that too. I'm a huge proprietor of breadsticks, and I think that one of the people before you came and sat at the table is going to get some soup and salad so that we can get endless breadsticks. So don't worry, there will be plenty, and if you guys run out, just raise the basket or get my attention and I will surely bring more, but I'll try to be on top of it. Well, you guys told me I was going to get a big tip, so everyone else can wait. They'll be alright. Thankfully, the other servers who work here are very teamwork oriented, and when someone gets a large party, they typically pick up the smaller tables. Plus, it means that they get more tips from having more tables, so it kind of works out for everyone, and I'm enjoying all of your company. Extra croutons in your salad? Sure. What kind of dressing would you like with that? We have our house dressing, which is it's just an Italian dressing, like you'd expect, but we also do have balsamic vinaigrette, we have oil and vinegar, blue cheese, ranch, honey mustard, and Thousand Island. Okay. And you want the ranch also on the side. Okay. Can do. Sounds good. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we have all of our entrees settled. And the last thing that we can move into is our desserts. I know it's hard to consider dessert before you've even eaten dinner. You don't know how full you might be, but I will say that if anyone fills up too much and wants to take their dessert to go or changes their mind, I can delete it out of the computer or box it up. So there's definitely no worries about that. Let's see. Okay. So tonight I was checking our special. It's actually a 7-layer chocolate cake. We do have a dessert sampler option, which is going to give you a smaller piece of that special cake along with some powdered lemon cookies and a small piece of tiramisu. And both the cookies and the tiramisu are other options for dessert as well. So if anyone is interested, those are our 3 main offerings. We do also have gelati in a host of flavors. We have mango, banana, vanilla, raspberry, blood orange, and I believe our other flavor today is just the plain orange as well. It's essentially just a overflowing with chocolate. So obviously there's no real lasagna involved. There are no noodles, but they layer like you would kind of a lasagna. It wraps around the layers of I think it's hot chocolate, like a hot fudge, and then sprinkles, and on the top there are white chocolate shavings. Did anyone have any preferences for dessert? I can also take orders for coffee, espresso, and hot teas. We have quite a few hot teas. Earl Grey, chamomile, sleepy time, and I think green tea is probably the other common one, but if there's a specific tea you want that I did not name, we have so many. I'll just let you know if we have it. Those are just the most popular. Okay. Tiramisu. I don't know if we have any Sapoli, so I will have to check, but we definitely have the tiramisu. and I will check on that for you. A New York style cheesecake. For that cheesecake, we actually have a couple options. You can get it plain with whipped cream, or we have a strawberry compote that we can put on top and add whipped cream to that as well if you want it. And one dessert sampler. Okay. Did I miss one order? I felt like I had heard someone talking and I just didn't hear it all the way. So if I did miss you, just let me know. Right now I have a tiramisu, checking on the Zapoli, New York cheesecake with strawberry, and one dessert sampler. Maybe one of your friends would be willing to do it for a bet. I can take your photo. You could do that. It's completely up to you. Okay. Definitely. Alright, so no other takers on dessert. And did anyone want any hot beverages? One extra chocolate cake? It will come in a triangle shape, so don't worry about that. It's only the chocolate lasagna that is the one that has like a brownie made into it. The chocolate cake is just a 7-layer, so it'll be actual cake with icing in between, but there's no brownie component or the hot fudge. Oh yeah, definitely. I also have some honey if you want for that warm water with lemon, and if not, that's fine. I just wanted to offer. And another chocolate cake? Absolutely. It's really good. I'm a huge chocoholic, so I could probably eat any of our chocolate desserts all day long and be happy. No honey, okay. Good enough. One last thing for me to carry. Okay, good deal. So it looks like we've got everything sorted. Did anyone have anything else? Yeah, luckily we put you guys at our biggest table, so it should fit everything, but if you need some extra space or want to put everything or something on the side, I can bring a little 2-top table over here and you guys can just use it as you need to. I'll try to do a good job of making sure any unused plates are out of the way so that no one's having a hard time navigating the table. Okay. Alright, that sounds good. So, I'm gonna go over the whole order as I have it one more time, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. If you guys have any questions along the way, or if I missed something, feel free to let me know. So starting with the drinks here, we had a bottle of Merlot that is being split and put on your check. We had a sweet tea made Arnold Palmer, a lemonade with light ice, a gin and tonic, a Heineken, a water, and a coconut liqueur. Okay, good. Then for appetizers, we have 1 chicken parm and 1 fried mozzarella, side of Alfredo sauce, side of tomato sauce, and 2 bruschetta. Okay. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. You will get any dessert that you want for free. I think that you actually ordered a dessert already, so I'll make sure that that is no charge for you. Then we have for our entrees 1 tour of Il Olive Garden, 1 lasagna, a zucchini noodle dish with red sauce and spicy condiments on the side, a 6-ounce sirloin cooked medium rare with a half a portion of fettuccine alfredo, 1 shrimp ravioli with the special pink sauce, a New Jersey pizza. We have garlic powder and crushed red pepper on the side. And then for the salad, you wanted extra croutons and you wanted the ranch on the side and some, I think you had said you wanted one other thing about that salad, but I can't remember. Okay. Alright. Okay, I got it. And then finally for our hot beverages and desserts, we have a tiramisu, a Zapoli if we have it, New York cheesecake with strawberry compote on top, 1 dessert sampler, 2 pieces of the chocolate cake, and a warm water with lemon. Was that everything for you all? Okay. Great. Well, if that is the case, I will go and put all of this into the computer for you, and I'll have this food out as soon as possible with breadsticks coming right out the door. Okay. Alright, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I hope that you guys enjoyed that and that I didn't mess up too badly. That was a lot of fun, for me at least. I have no idea what's going on in chat, but I trust that my moderator is killing it, and I really appreciate you guys for playing along. I hope you had a good time. The next stream will be held on Thursday, and it'll be back an hour when it usually starts, and that will be happening on, I think it's on coping mechanisms this week. That's what I started reading about, so I hope I'm right about that. Oh, the chocolate is so good. We'll see. If you guys have any other ideas too that you wanted to see for an ASMR stream, I think that I have the next one pretty much figured out. I scheduled it at least to be figured out, but in the off chance that, not the off chance, I guess next time I do an ASMR stream, it's definitely helpful to know what everyone would be interested in watching. So also the timing of this was something I was just curious about. If this is too late, then we can definitely move it forward a little bit. I just wanted to hopefully help put some people to sleep, so it's okay that the only thing that made you wake up was the word chocolate. I probably would have done the same. And thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. I am going to get some water because this light is insanely bright and I just feel like I'm sweating. But this was a lot of fun, so thank you guys again, and I will see you in my next stream, and I'm sure a lot of you I will talk to before that, so